All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about stop animations. So let's go to htdoc shortcut, learn basic jQuery. Let's hit Control-Shift-N and do 08 stop animations. Okay, I'm going to close that. Go into Sublime, and I'm going to copy the two script tags here. So let's right-click and hit copy. I'll close these out, and then we'll right-click on Stop Animations and do a new file. Type in index.html, and then let's make another file with Control-N, Control-S, main.js. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type in HTML, hit Tab, and then below the title tag, I'm going to put the script tags. And we're going to do a console.log to make sure that these are connected. So we'll do connected. Close that. I'm going to right click, open in the browser the index.html file. We're going to inspect this. We'll go to the console and it says connected. Beautiful. So I'll close that out. We can delete this and save that. And now that we have this where we want it, we're going to piggyback off of what we were doing in the previous video, where we're going to create the JQuery Stop method, okay, which basically will allow you to stop an animation with that function of a method, of using a stop method, okay? So what I want you to do first is we're going to write out the HTML. So we're going to do a button with an ID of stop, okay? And then just type in stop and then close this with the button tag. And then we're going to do div ID flip, and we'll close that. And then we're going to do div ID panel, and then we'll close that, and we'll do hello world. And in this one, we're going to put the click to slide down panel. Okay, and this is similar to what we did before. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the styling to this, and then we're going to write the JavaScript last. Actually, the jQuery, not the JavaScript. So do a style tag, close that style tag, turn a couple times, go to line 11 and tab in, and we're going to do ID panel, comma, ID flip. So we're calling both of them. And we're going to give it the padding of 5 pixels, font size of 18 pixels. Text align is going to be center. We're going to do background color, hashtag 555. Color is going to be white for the text. Border is going to be solid, 1 pixel, hashtag 666. And then we're going to do border radius. And we're going to do 3 pixels. Okay. Now below that, I'm going to do the ID of panel. And we're going to give these separate properties. So we're going to do padding, 50 pixels, display, none. Okay. So now we got that. Now what we need to do is add the jQuery. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the $. We're going to do document dot ready, and we're going to do a function. And so after we write out that function, then we're going to do the $, if I can write the $, and we're going to call on the ID of flip with a .click function, and we're going to do the curly brace, and then inside of that one we're going to do the $, and we're going to call the panel. So let's call the panel the ID panel, and we're going to do slide down. Like I said, this is what we did in the previous video when we were doing animation. So let's close that one, and then below that we're going to do the stop method. So we're going to do the $, and then we're going to call the ID of stop. Okay, and it's going to be .click with a function, and the function will be, we're going to do $ panel, but ID panel, okay, and then we're going to do .stop, and we'll close that. And then these ones below here. So now when we do this, if I right click and I open in the browser and I click to slide down, okay, let's inspect this and see why it's not cooperating already. I have 2 errors. So I have slide down is not a function, okay? So let me make sure that I wrote the right syntax here. So let's check this one. Okay, let's do slide down and right click and open that in the browser and see if that does it. There you go. So now it's working because I had to do camel case and I wrote the wrong syntax, so I apologize for that. But if I refresh this and I click to slide down panel and then I hit stop, it's pulling the stop method, which is what we're talking about in this lecture. So that's how you would implement the stop method. So if we go back to the JS here real quick, and you just look at what we did here, we did the document.ready with the function, and inside of that function we said ID flip on click, slide down. And then we did the ID of stop, and if we click that, we want the panel to stop, and we did the stop method. So that's how you get the stop method to work with jQuery. And that's a very crucial thing to know, because then you can control your animations. You know, if you need it to stop or give it that functionality to stop, that's the way that you do it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.